Alright, hey guys, here we are, back for another guide, hole 4. Now, as you can see, we kind of got the wind here. I'm just kind of cruising through here, taking a look at my options. You know, with a wind like this, I may go up and just try to get it into this fairway up here. This may be, tough to execute. I'll probably give you one guide of each version here. You can see right around 5 topspin. Let's try that. 5 rings, somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 10 rings. A little bit of curl back to try to straighten out that guide. Perfect ball. Let's see. Looks good, but it did clip that rough. I was trying to get it to just go over without clipping it, because this might put me just a little bit longer to where I'm kind of at long iron range. But this is a way that I do recommend in winds. This is, let me put it this way, this is kind of like the perfect wind to go over to that left fairway. So, probably the way that you're going to want to play this. However, it's going to be a little bit tougher to pull off with, say, a Kingmaker. We're going to need more topspin, more power. The more topspin that you try to put on this, the more you have a risk of running through that fairway. So that's why I was trying to keep that spin down so much, but you can see that I ended up clipping the rough anyway. But let's see how this one looks. So one of the main reasons not to do that shot is the wind angle. So you'll see that I can just kind of set up here, and I have a very good wind angle to be able to kind of go for this hole. So I'm thinking something along the lines of here. We're going to play a substantial amount of wind play. So you can see that I'm essentially aiming over here. Ball guide well off to the left. Plus 4 yards. I'm thinking, at least 13 rings here, maybe even 14. So that's 4.2-ish. It's about 14.2 rings, give or take. Perfect ball. And you can see it's coming in right at the hole. So it's a pretty good dialed shot. I can show you kind of that adjustment there. That was, I can't remember exactly, was it 11.7? But you can see 13 rings there. But also, consider how much wind effect I'm playing. So there's been a lot of messages that I've been receiving about the values being off. And I just want you guys to know that the values have been tested. It just, most players don't understand you have to play that much wind effect. You could see where I had my ball guide offset by. It's very substantial. And that's only, for an 11 wind, and it's almost uphill. So that's just showing you how substantial your wind effect play needs to be. You can't just go the amount of rings, like the 14 rings that I was basically going there. On top of that, you need to consider how much wind effect. It's substantial. It's like 4 grids. It's like 6 grids there. So that's why I was aimed so far over with that ball guide, because at the max line, it's going to be so much wind play. Let's say at min club, it's going to be maybe 3 to 4 grids for that side wind, but it's going to be like 6 or 7 grids at max club. I was just a little bit shorter than max club, so that's why I didn't go the actual max, because you could see that I was kind of in the +4, and I pulled down to maybe +0, so like very close. And I think that club probably extends to like +11 or something. But that just kind of goes to show you how much wind effect that you need to play. But it's something that you can try to get dialed in, and the more exposure you have to that with different winds and different lengths will help you kind of figure out that play that you need to do. So good luck with that hole, and I'll see you guys on the next one.